by surprise. You look just like the Madonna. Yeah, and you noticed as I smiled. Now I need to be impartial, and I won't admit I'm wrong, but I can't escape the future. I don't need to be cool to be sad.
I just feel like I've been stuck here my whole life. There must be something else out there, waiting, you know? Just for us. We could run away. Just leave. Never look back. I don't even care where we go. Just far away from here. I'll come with you.
Faked our deaths, lit a match, closed the door, waited for the flash. Greyhound station, paid in cash. It's Lazarus, we're coming back. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunset, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle, even that girl's no good. one suitcase and half a plan. Follow the wolves and sing along. Pass the voices to the song. They say it's darkest before the
Testing. Hey, there we are. Now it's working. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Joe Satriani tribute stream. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hope you have a nice drink in your hand. Maybe a nice Guinness tonight. Hey? Who's up for a Guinness? What's going on, Zane? How you doing tonight? Welcome. Rounder's back. Let's go. Thanks for coming out, guys. We're gonna begin right now. So put your kids to bed, get a drink in your hand, and get ready to chill out. So we're about to do a nice little concert for you for the next hour and a half. And I will be taking a break next week because I work every other week now. So I'll be cutting back a little bit. Instead of weekly, we're gonna be doing every other. Thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. And I think we're gonna just get right into it here. Thanks for coming. This one's called Up in the Sky. in the sky. How we doing tonight, guys? I'm fired up. I'm ready to go, baby. Let's go. What's going on, Hacks? Welcome. Whew. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. And I want to keep it rolling. Gonna keep it rolling to the next one here. That was barely a sentence. This is more of a little bluesy song called In My Pocket. My pocket. How you guys doing so far tonight? Happy Friday, by the way. Thanks for joining. Mullet Power, Elvis Roadhammer. What's going on? Welcome. Thanks for coming to the stream tonight. Gonna do a quick little guitar tune here. So if you have any questions or want to say something in the chat, you can say it now. Or forever hold your peace. I suspect I'm slightly out of tune, so I just want to make sure that I'm not. How you guys doing tonight? Where's the mullet? It's under the hat, bro. It's under the hat. They say you can see the mullet only if you believe hard enough. Just give me 2 seconds here. And we're good. Easy. And I can double check it too. Let's make sure I'm in tune here. Perfect. That sounds great. All right, we're going to move on to the next song here. I have a question. Can you do the weekend whip? What's the weekend whip? I know the weekend and I know the whip, but I don't know how to combine them. All right, we're going to move on to a song called Time. Thank you, thank you. That's a song called Time. Sorry, I missed what you said there. Play Dream? Play which one? Sorry, I can't see what you said. Let me check. My Twitch does a weird thing, it just deletes stuff. If you're asking for Flying a Blue Dream though, I am playing that later. So don't worry, that's coming. Up next, we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to play a song called, it's by Deep Purple. A little song called Highway Star. And then we're going to get back to Satriani in a little song called Satch Boogie.
Thank
Highway Star, baby. Thank you, Elvis. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out tonight. Now, the next song was supposed to be an original, but for some reason, my Songster isn't working. I don't know if you guys know Songster. I haven't recorded a backing track for my own song yet, but so I usually play it off Songster, but it's not working. So I'm gonna have to skip my original. The website seems to be malfunctioning tonight, so we're skipping a song called "Race Car Driver" by me. But that's okay. I'll show it to you guys another night. We're gonna move on to a song that a lot of Satch heads should know. A song called Satch Boogie. Sorry to open the window. It's just getting a little bit too hot in here, you know? And I don't want to get out of the kitchen just yet. All right, this is called Satch Boogie. Satch Boogie! Woo! God, that song's on fire. How we doing? Oh, man. I'm having fun tonight, guys. I'm having a good time. Don't let me have fun, man. Don't let me have fun. Woo! Thank you for the follows tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Avi, for the subscription. Elvis for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Oh, man, we're having fun. All right, guys, we're going to slow things down just a little bit here because I'm cooking. and it's time to relax with a cold drink. Now, what I'd like to do is I need you to picture yourself out in the Canadian wilderness by a campfire with all your buddies under the trees. You just see the orange light from the fire on the trees around you, but you can't see just beyond those trees. You got a cold drink in your hand. You just finished a hot meal. You're sitting there laughing and having a bunch of fun. This is a song called Starry Night. Oh, starry night. Hope you guys are enjoying your campfires. Would be nice to be out there right now, wouldn't it? Roasting some marshmallows. Do you suggestions? Yo, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Ephra? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Not doing song requests tonight. No, unfortunately. Not tonight. Tonight I'm just doing a Joe Satriani tribute. But I do plan on doing that at some point in the future. After a little bit more practice. I just don't think I'm good enough. But let's see. Let's play around here with a song called Up in the Sky, shall we? if I could fly. How you guys feeling? No words needed. Feel what I'm feeling. Hope you guys are having a good time. Thanks for listening tonight. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping in. We got another song, Up in the Sky, here. We've been up in the sky. We said, what if I could fly? And now we're going to fly in a blue dream. Flying in a Blue Dream. Woo! I love that song, man. That is a great song. I just realized I skipped a song by accident. So we're going to double back and play that before we continue the set. Hope you guys are enjoying. This next song, a little bit of a sadder song. Well, not sadder, maybe just more emotional, a little bit sad. This is a song called 10 Words. guitar's so noisy on the neck pickup, man. Thank you, guys. That was called 10 Words. Hope you enjoyed it. Moving right along here. We're the last 3 songs of the set. Hope you guys enjoyed the show so far. We got 3 more for you tonight. And by we, I mean me. This is a song called, if you're jamming along right now, this next song's in G minor. You can jam along with me. It's a song called God is Crying. G minor, put it in G minor. my whole neighborhood just heard me shout, God is in shambles. And I'm proud of it, baby. How we doing tonight, everybody? We got 2 more songs for you tonight. This is a bit of a sing-along, sir, if you're at home alone or listening on the bus or something like that and nobody can hear you. You can sing along to this one. This is a song called Crowd Chant. You'll know when to do it. One more on deck for you, surfing with the alien. everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. And hope you have a great evening. YouTube Shorts Live is such a weird place, full of mostly garbage, but nothing could prepare me for something shredding that hard. Hey, thank you so much. Jewel, thank you. I really appreciate you. I stream every, trying to do every Friday. I have to skip next Friday, unfortunately, but I will be back the following Friday. So I hope to see you guys back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you. I appreciate you. Montreal, baby. That's true. Unfortunately that I can't stream, but I didn't say I'm not doing something fun.
I just feel like
All right, have a great night, guys. I love you, I appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next stream. A couple weeks from now, but I'll be
there
back.
might be something else out there.
Good night, I love you. 100 out.
Just for us. We could run away. Just leave. Never look back. I don't even care where we go. Just far away from here. I'll come with you.
Faked our deaths, lit a match, closed the door, waited for the flash. Greyhound station, paid in cash. It's Lazarus, we coming back. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunsets, no regrets. First chance, last stand, stuck in the middle. Even bad girls, no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Make our home where we stand. One suitcase and half a plan. Follow the wolves and sing along. Pass the voices to the song.